Hello. Today is August 9th, 2022. It's a Tuesday. It's about noonish, I think. I'm going to say a lot. I haven't posted any updates on our lives in a while. And I've tried making this video a couple times, and it turns out extremely long. So, I'm going to try to get through this very quickly without too much explanation, but enough so you can know where we're at in life right now. Okay. December last year, my husband received his new EAS to get out of the Marine Corps, which was in March. With his time accrued and everything, we were able to leave in January, the end of January. We had a couple of our friends, Maggie's godparents, fly into an airport, and we picked them up on the way so they could help us drive back to Missouri. It's a very long drive. We needed the help with the kids, and we loved seeing them. We absolutely loved it. When we got to Missouri, we stayed at my uncle's house. He was very gracious on letting us stay there. We tried really hard to be good guests. They were amazing hosts. Yes. So our plan was to move to St. Louis. My family's on the Kansas City side, but we wanted to live St. Louis. So Tim got a job over in St. Louis. He was staying with his sister during the week, seeing her, or staying there and, doing his job, and then on the weekends coming back to the Kansas City side where I was to see me and the kids. So the job he had was with a construction company. He had a good position, and we decided we would just buy a house that was being built by their company. Why not? We didn't really care to rent. And buying a house would be great. I think I have the hiccups. Oh no. So he had that position. We were buying this house, and then we were a week away from closing towards the end of April. And they decided his position was no longer needed at the company. They didn't have time to train him. So they let him go. We waited a while, but we decided we were not going to buy the house. Then we were back to square one. What do we do? What's going on? Are we just going to stay where we were, the same city where my mom is? What are we going to do? We decided to think back and start looking into a plan that we thought about when we were in California, about coming to Texas. So we did that. We looked for a little while. We kept it to ourselves because, my family was happy we were back, and we didn't want to ruin that, but we really, really wanted to go to Texas. So we really started looking. We found a house. It took a little bit, but we got under lease. We signed a lease for it. That started at the beginning of June. And so by that time, it was the middle of May. And so we left in 2 weeks. We were leaving in 2 weeks. So we decided to start telling people. My mom was heartbroken. My sister, it's a sad thing. We didn't want to leave them, but we couldn't afford to stay there, if that makes sense. So because Tim was released from the military medically, he has a VA income. And with that, we could afford to live in Texas on just his VA income for a while. But we couldn't afford that in Missouri. It wasn't possible for what we wanted and what we needed. So, this house, we did move here. I'm sitting in the house right now that we signed the lease on. It's beautiful. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, has a doggy door, big fenced backyard, one car garage, but whatever. We're in like the back of a neighborhood on a cul-de-sac. It's great. It's really great, and it fits our family great right now. My dogs, we're staying at my dad's in Missouri too. I think I forgot to mention So yeah, we told everybody we got our U-Haul. No one's ever helped us move. So it was very strange that people came and helped us pack our U-Haul, and it was very nice because I didn't want to. So a bunch of my family came and helped, and it was very nice. It was very nice. I guess that's all I can keep saying. Yeah, and then coming down here in the U-Haul was a pain. So I was in our truck with the 3 kids, and then Tim was in the U-Haul with the dogs pulling our SUV. So I was behind the U-Haul most of the time because, but I only drove the U-Haul one time for about an hour, and it was terrifying. So whenever you're driving, if you hit a bump, the mirrors go straight down. You can't see out of the mirrors, and there's no rear view mirror. So, and it was terrifying. Oh my God, trying to get off the highway with no mirrors. And then it's so loud in there, I couldn't even hear the truck honking, our own truck honking behind. I couldn't hear. And I don't think there was good AC. It was very hot. Horrific. Anyway, I don't know how Tim did it the most of the way. And plus, it only went up to like 65 miles per hour, and some of the highways here are 80. So it took us a little longer than 14 hours. But it's fine. We made it, so that's great. Okay, so we're now living in Texas. The middle of June, Tim started looking for a job. He didn't need to immediately, but he enjoys the hustle. He enjoys working, and I support that. And of course, who doesn't like money, So he found an amazing company that he's working with now. The only hesitation with this job is that it's on the other side of the city. So we live in, if this is San Antonio is a circle. We live in the southwest, and he works in the northeast. So he has to drive completely through the city twice a day. And without traffic, it's about 35 minutes. With traffic, can be up to 45 minutes, sometimes a little under an hour. So that's a little rough right now. But his job lets him off early, and he gets there early. So there's no traffic in the morning, thank goodness. But we aren't planning on staying in this house more than 1 year, which is our lease. So next year we will find probably another rental in the north part of San Antonio. Yeah, and because then we're closer. I wanted to be in the northwest, but since he works in the northeast, we'll probably just find somewhere just in the north, in the middle. Yes. So that's where we're at right now. I'm not working. Obviously, I'm probably not going to work for a while. We've started doing homeschool pre-K with Maggie, pre-K 3, because she's about to be 3 as well. Her birthday is in a couple weeks. Yes, she really likes doing her schoolwork, is what we call it. She really likes it. It's just, how to hold a pencil. She already knows all of her colors. She knows enough shapes. She knows the ABC song. We're starting to visualize the ABCs with the song as well. So that's what we're working on right now. And for her age, it's, she learns through playing. So, but for her birthday, because she's turning 3, we're going to get her ears pierced. And I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I actually got her sticker earrings. I have them right here. I don't know if anybody remembers these. I do vividly. I got the traditional ones too, that are from the 90s. Oh my gosh. I have I think it came to 6 or 10 packs of these. Oh great. She loves them. We put them on her dollies. Eva wears them. And then she obviously wears them. Every morning she's like, sticker earrings. I'm like, okay, And I keep making sure she wants real earrings, you know. So, yes, so that's what we're doing for her birthday, and I'm so excited. What else? We've already had some visitors. Tim surprised me, and he knew for about a month that my mom and sister were coming down at the end of June to surprise me for a long weekend. Oh, so emotional. I absolutely loved the surprise. I love surprises, so it was great seeing them. We had a great weekend. And then for 4th of July, Tim's brother came over with his wife and my dad. So that was really, really fun. We actually have been over to Houston a couple times now to see DJ, Tim's brother, and his wife, Molly. The first time was actually because their mom was in town in Houston, so we decided to go over there to see her as well, and that was really nice seeing her, and then one of the sisters was there too. Yeah, so that was really great. We don't really care for Houston, like living wise. Like we really like San Antonio now that we're here. Houston is just a lot. So that's just, I mean, San Antonio's a lot too, but it's different. I don't know how to explain it. It's more laid back. I like it. So, yeah. During 4th of July when my dad was here, he got a call that his mom, my grandma, wasn't doing too well. So he decided to cut the trip a little short and head back. So he did. He went back, made it there in 2 days. It's smart to take it's smart to take a hotel, have a hotel halfway through, or the majority of the way through, and then the next morning just drive the rest of the bit. So he did that, and unfortunately my grandma passed away about a week after that. She lived a very long life, and she went peacefully. They are planning on having a celebration of life for her in October. Unfortunately, we won't be able to make it because a couple weeks prior to that, we'll be there for a wedding, and my kids wouldn't be able to do 2 trips like that so close together. So, but to ease my soul a little bit, I've been asked to help with the photos and create a slideshow with all photos of her and, music and stuff. And of course, I'm very, very happy to. I am happy to help and do that. So, yeah. I have some family from England. My aunt and my female cousin are coming in September, towards the end of September, and they're going to be in the States for 2 weeks. They're coming here first, and then we're going up to Missouri with them, and that's when we'll be there for the wedding. I'm very excited. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like, our itinerary is packed. The beach, we're going to go down to Corpus Christi for a couple days. And then Springfield, Missouri, on the way up to where my mom lives. It's going to be a lot. And a couple days in Kansas City. It's a lot. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Tim's never met any of my family from England, so I am very excited for him to meet them. So, and I've already booked where our dogs are going to be boarded. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. They've been boarded there a few times and they really like it. It's called Pet Suites. They're a chain company that boards dogs, and we've had an amazing experience at the one near us. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, so we are now Texas residents. Yeah. We really like it. So, we miss being close to family, but we know we can give our kids an amazing life here. And that's what it's about. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching this very long video. If you're still watching, I really do appreciate it. All right. Take care.